Hey y'all, come on in. I decided to do this earlier because I got somewhere to go. Did you do it? Small business talk. All right. Let me get my glasses so we can get this together. Cause it is small business talk Sunday. Y'all, player, I get it. Fraud, player, I get it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you missed this live, then you can catch the replay on YouTube. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I know I'm here early for small business talk on Sundays. It's not even on my schedule. I don't know what happened. But I do need to get it out of the way because I got somewhere to be. You know, I ain't feeling too bad today. I'm trying to go back outside. So I decided to get this out the way. If you missed this session, it will be on YouTube. You can head over to YouTube to the small business channel and you can watch this replay. So right now I want to talk about marketing and advertising. This is your first time here. This is Coach China. I'm a certified coach. I've been a certified coach since 2019. So I coach under the umbrella of everything in your life, your small business, and your career being one of them, and how to stop getting played by these niggas. That's my biggest thing, okay? Trying to get y'all to heal so that y'all can learn how to deal with these niggas better. Every other Sunday, we either have small business talk or career talk. This is a Sunday for small business talk. It was supposed to be last week, but I was in too much pain last Sunday, so I wasn't in the mood. So I'm getting it done today, and the reason why it's being done early is because I'm trying to go back outside. So it's just I've been resting, relaxing, healing, dealing, whatever. It's time for me to do some other stuff. So I got a couple of day parties I'm trying to go to, and I came to y'all early. Okay. Ain't nobody on here just call me sis. I ain't gonna call nobody. If it's not nobody, listen. Them not being here never has anything to do with me. Cause if I end this live and go to TikTok, I know TikTok will come. But then what it'll do is y'all gonna miss the information. And if you miss the information, then it is what it is. Cause on TikTok, I know they'll just flood in. I know Instagram is a lot difficult for you to get people to come to the live. So I know if I end, so for real, I'm trying to give it an opportunity. If I end it over here and go over to TikTok, then they're gonna miss small business talk this week on IG. Okay, so I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to stay positive. Y'all be having too much going on, stuff that don't even teach y'all nothing. But this is for my small business owners. I do want to talk about marketing and advertisement because a lot of times y'all have these small businesses and y'all create these profiles on IG and TikTok and social media, and you think the whole world gonna buy your products. That's where your mind goes to. The whole world not even your audience. Hold on, let me get tissue because my nose acting stupid. All right. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm back. So as I was saying, you all create a small business. You create all these profiles on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, all over social media. You create a YouTube channel and you say, okay, I'm going to get it out there. As long as I get it out there, people are going to buy. And unfortunately, in a perfect world, it would go like that, but in the real world, it doesn't go like that at all. It's a lot of businesses that are being birthed on a daily, consistent basis. You have to connect with your target audience so that you're not marketing and advertising to the wrong people who are not your customer. That is a problem with small businesses, especially for African American small business owners. Because one thing that you all don't do is you don't invest in the right places to be able to get to your target audience. You won't hire a business coach and you'll listen to everything that's free given to you on these apps. Unfortunately, all the free information does nothing but help you keep advertising to all of us. And all of us aren't your customer. So if you wonder why you don't have any sales, it's because you haven't identified who is the customer for your business. And that is the only people that you need to be advertising and marketing to. All right. You are not Walmart. Y'all small business is not Walmart. Your small business is not Amazon. Those are businesses that can serve a lot of different people because people go to Walmart for different reasons. People go to Amazon for different reasons. A landscaping company can go to Walmart for landscaping equipment. A landscaping company can go to Amazon for landscaping equipment. If we was in Florida and it was a snow shoveling company, snow shoveling companies would not be able to go to Walmart and get anything to help them shovel snow. You know why? Because Florida doesn't have snow. See what I'm talking about the market? Let me just say it again. A snow shoveling company would not be able to market in Florida because Florida doesn't have snow. So if a snow shoveling company popped up tomorrow, you decided you want to have a business shoveling snow, but you forget the market that you live in doesn't have snow, then you created a business, put all that money into that business for no reason, and it's going to go nowhere and fall fast. You have to know the market that you're trying to advertise to and who your target customer is, okay? So that's one of the main reasons why small businesses fail. It doesn't matter how good the business idea is. It doesn't matter how talented you are. And it doesn't matter how many people you know or whoever to say your product is nice. If you don't know who the target for revenue is, your business will not grow the way you expected. Period, point blank. Y'all know the Koreans have discovered to market their businesses to African American women. Why? Because African American women are our top spenders. So Koreans advertise to us through Shein, through Temu, through hair companies and all that because they know that black women are going to support those products. You see what I'm talking about? So where do those hair stores that are owned by the Koreans at? In the black neighborhood. Will they take their hair store to a white neighborhood? Absolutely not. That's not their target audience. They barely have products in their stores for the white folks. So no, they're not going to go put a hair store in an affluent side of town because those customers won't visit that store. But they will put one in the side of town where the girls are going to get their hair done. And when you see Shein advertising, you see Shein advertising on low networks like TikTok and IG. Do you see Shein on TV? No. Why? Because TV captures everybody. Everybody isn't on TikTok and IG. They know exactly where to go to get their customers, sis. This is why I'm telling y'all, if you don't know who your customers is, thank you. If you don't know who your customer is, you're going to be advertising to all of us. And unfortunately, all of us is not your customer. I am not going to buy from your business if your business doesn't solve one of my problems, okay? In order for your business to grow, let me give you an example. Apple Inc. Apple Inc. has iPhones, iPads, they have chargers, they have AirPods, they have so many different products, right? Apple knew when they came into existence that their target audience was going to always be young people. And the more they evolve and change, they knew that young people would keep them in business. So the majority of the advertising for Apple is for young people, okay? Because guess what? When these iPhones come out every other year, who is going to upgrade to the new iPhone? Young people. Who is going to keep their old phone until that bitch don't work no more? Older people. Apple doesn't advertise to older audiences. Apple only advertises to younger audiences because the younger you are, the more you're going to want to stay in tune to what is going on in the market and what's new, okay? So now, a lot of people start businesses thinking family and friends are going to carry them. Y'all think people will share y'all posts. Y'all get mad when y'all friends don't share y'all posts. I hate when y'all do that. Y'all think they will buy from y'all first. Y'all think they will spread the word, and then y'all think that they will naturally show up. One of the biggest issues in having a business is for you to automatically think that your friends and your family is your customer. Just because I'm your homegirl, sis, don't mean that your business is for me. I see what you're doing. Congratulations. But I don't have to share your post. And I don't have to buy from you because you don't have anything that appeases to me. Me being your friend doesn't mean that I'm a hater because I won't share your business. Sis, if I know that my audience on my social media doesn't respond to what you're selling, I'm not going to share it. Case in point, let's just say I had an OnlyFans channel, right? And the only fans was my only social media. All right. So that means that majority of my fans would be men. If you had a product that sold to men, then I would advertise your product on OnlyFans because men would buy it. They're going to see me. They're going to trust what I'm saying because they're already my fan and they're going to buy it. But if you tell me, sis, you're welcome. If you tell me, sis, I need you to advertise my hair services and you know I got OnlyFans and all I got is men, why would I be advertising and posting your hair services to my audience of men? They're not going to come get their hair done from you, sis, and they're probably not local. So don't think that your friends and family are being mean, thank you, because they won't share your stuff. Listen to me. If they know that your business does nothing for them or their audience, why would they share your stuff, sis? They can give you a pat on the back and tell you good luck, and I hope you make millions. But do not make them be a free marketing company for your business. That's not fair. I just want to be your homegirl. I don't want to be your marketer. I don't want to be your advertiser. I just want to be your homegirl. If you got a problem with that, you finna think I'm acting fake because I won't share your business, then don't be my friend. Because I only signed up to be your friend. I did not sign up to be your customer. I did not sign up to be your advertiser or your marketer. I did not sign up to be your word of mouth. I chose to be your friend, and that's what I'm talking about. I thought that when people knew I did not promote my business. No, they were staying in their lane. Okay. Now, if you had included them in your business, say, hey, best friend, I'm gonna start this business, and for every listen to me, and for every sale that you bring to me, I'll give you a 10% discount. Now your friend got the incentive to help you because you're not asking her for free help, but you telling her that for every time she sends somebody your way to make a sale, you gonna give her 10%. Now your friend is inclined to help your business because I just want y'all to know money rules the world. Money rules every relationship. I'm sorry. I know some of y'all don't want to accept it, but that's that. If you tell me that you're finna give me a 10%, let's just say you're a hairstylist. Y'all know I keep my hair done. Let's just say you're a hairstylist, right? Y'all know I got a large following of females on my following, and they like my hair. So now they want to come get their services done by you. I will advertise you because you will make some money, sis, if you're doing my hair for free. It has to be a payoff. I got the audience. So you're going to do my hair and give me these styles. Boom, you know I'm going to give you visibility. They're going to start booking you. But if there is no incentive for your friend, sis, please stop asking her and expecting her to help grow your business. That is your business. When you become a millionaire, you won't even think about your friend. That is your business, okay? So a lot of times, and the truth is a lot of times, family and friends won't help you. Some people do not belong in your business. They don't even know how your business operates. Do you really want your cousin, Shanika, to tell somebody about your business? Shanika don't even know what you do in your business? Nah, don't worry about it, Shanika. Some people don't even want to see you grow. Uncle Charles don't even want you to have this business. So when you expect that Uncle Charles to share it with his friends, he doesn't even want you to have a business because Uncle Charles feel like women shouldn't work. So if Uncle Charles not going to support it anyways, okay? And some people aren't going to support you at all, period. Period. Some people are not going to share it, support it, look at it, make a purchase, and that's okay. Hey, y'all, that's okay. I see all y'all comments. I don't want y'all to think I'm ignoring y'all. I see y'all comments, okay? So now, you would think this is going to hurt you. And in the beginning, your feelings will be hurt, sis. Because you'll be like, dang, I'm trying to grow my business and none of my friends and family want to help. Of course, your feelings going to be hurt, but because you're coming from an emotional place, I told y'all you cannot operate business with emotions. If somebody doesn't want to share your business, sis, and you get angry, cut them off, or all that stuff, that is an emotional response. You have got to stop responding to stuff like that in business. Business is not personal. So quit bringing your emotions into business, okay? This can actually help you because the faster you stop depending on personal support, the faster you start learning real business. Do you hear what I'm saying? If you keep relying on me to help you, sister, that means you will never understand how to find your target audience. So as your homegirl, I don't want to help you. And I do want to put it on you, make it your responsibility for you to find your target audience, sis. You're going to have to do that without me helping you. Okay? Now, real businesses is not built on hope. It is built on strategy. That means marketing, ads, having a budget for advertising, and identifying who your target audience is. That is real business. It is not a social media profile, a name. It is not a logo. It is not any of those things. Your business is strategy, marketing, ads, budget, and your target audience. It's okay if it's just up to you to put your business out there no matter what. Trust God and keep the faith and pray. And you're right. You want to definitely put the business out there, but you don't want to just put it out there and say, okay, they will come. That's not how this goes. You have to put it out there to your target audience. They will come. They will come. Your target audience is going to be the only ones who's searching for your business. If I'm not your target customer, I'm not searching for your business. Sale missed, pointless, wasted. Don't advertise to me. Okay? Somebody asks, how can I make $100 million in one day? You have to invent something that nobody else has come up with. And I guarantee if the demand for it is bigger, you will make that $100,000 in one day. People think it's not possible. I want y'all to understand it definitely is possible for your business to blow up in 24 to 48 hours. But you have to have something that is needed by many people. You have to be solving a problem. See, business works when you solve a problem that keeps somebody up at night. Did y'all know that? All right, let me give you an example. Shein sells those clothing. Guess what? All the women who shop with Shein got somewhere to go. That's their problem. So they head over to Shein for Shein to solve their problems. Shein could not stay in business if they didn't have any problems to solve. And as long as women need cute clothes, Shein is going to always be in business. Your business needs to solve a problem, sis, brother, yes. If your business solve a problem, you will stay in business. How can I market my digital products better? I do show proof of what I make with the business. Your digital products, depending on what they are, sis, and how do they appease to people's life. Okay, another example. Y'all are here because y'all love Coach China. I love y'all too. Y'all also like the things that I'm saying. Y'all also can see that if y'all put it to practice, things are coming to play how it should be. Now, my target audience is all of y'all. I don't have to go out into the community to search for y'all because all I had to do was come on here, put some videos up, and y'all started following me, my target audience. That's number one. Now the question was, and she said, how can I sell more digital products? Okay, what you have to do is your target audience has to trust you to buy your digital products, to buy anything for you. One of the main things in business that people forget is you will sell more when your audience trusts you. If your audience doesn't trust you, you will not get as many sales. I'm selling way more books now than I've sold in my entire career as being an author. You know why? Because y'all trust me now. The knowledge is out there. Y'all have seen what can happen. And because the trust is higher now, y'all buy more. If the trust was still low, I wouldn't have as high as book sales as I'm having, okay? All right. So when in your business, if your business solves a problem and you got digital products, then digital products will sell in your sleep. Your business has to solve a problem. All right. So when we doing marketing, it's 4 things that go into marketing and when you making your advertising. The first one is going to be the hook. You have anywhere between 7 to 8 seconds to catch the attention of your target audience. A hook. After that is going to be the breakdown of what you're selling. What it is, the product or the service, what it comes with, what is it going to provide, and how does it keep somebody from going, how does it keep somebody from staying up at night. Then the next one is going to be who you're targeting, right? Who you're targeting. And then the last is going to be your call to action. If you have all four of those components, then you will be able to consistently sell in your business online. If you don't have those, then you're going to continue to struggle. So again, you're going to have a hook. You're going to have the full script, the do's and don'ts, and why your business, why this product or service is better. You got to know exactly who you're talking to in terms of your target audience, how this product or service is going to solve a problem, and you got to have a call to action. A call to action is what you want them to do next. So again, I am a coach. When I start my videos, I tell y'all what the video finna be about. Something dealing with a fuck nigga. Then I go into the introduction. Hi, my name is Coach. I'm Coach China. I've been coaching women into provision, healed place, and feminine place for quite some time. Make sure you book your one-on-ones or get your ebooks. They're gonna call to action. They're gonna call to action. I'm telling y'all what y'all need y'all to do next. Told y'all what it's about. Hooked y'all in. Introduce myself. I'm gonna give y'all the full script, and then I gave y'all the call to action. That's why y'all leave my videos. Go buy ebooks. Go purchase courses. Go follow me, because I just told y'all what y'all need to do after you finish watching this video. So now it's in your head. That's the last thing you heard. All right, Coach said go get this ebook. Let me go get this ebook. Oh, that's right. Coach said get in this course. Let me go get in this course. Because that's all you heard. Subconsciously, that's all you remember. Okay? So now, stop waiting on family and friends. One of the biggest mistakes that new business owners make is building around emotional support. Business is not personal. Your emotions cannot be involved. If you think if my family shares this enough, I'll take off. If my friends repost this, I'll get customers. And once people who know me support me, then the business will grow. Nobody you know will ever support your business until you've blown all the way up. Sorry. Not your mom, not your dad, not your cousins, not your homegirls, not your boyfriend. They're not going to support the business until the business blows up. Let me give you a case in point. Nobody in my family. Do you hear what I'm saying? And not because they don't believe in me, but because it doesn't appeal to them. Nobody is in my family except my twin has read every book that I've written. And she hasn't read, it's a few she hasn't read. Nobody in my family has read or purchased every book that I've ever written. In the beginning, it used to bother me until I realized that my family is not my target audience. I don't write books to appease to my family. I was still writing street shit. I was appealing to the niggas and the bitches in the streets. Okay? So when I was looking for them to share the books and promote the books and talk about the books, they can't talk about what they're not interested in reading. Got it. You see what I'm saying? So now that's not how it works. Family and friends may support a little, but that support has limits. Some will clap for you. Some will watch you quietly. Some will never buy. Some will never share. And some will act like they forgot. They won't even recommend you to somebody else. That's okay. All right? Some people just don't want to see you become bigger than them. That's another thing I just told y'all. Uncle Sam don't even think women should be working. So the fact that you got a business, Uncle Sam, you want him to promote it. Uncle Sam don't even believe women should be working. So Uncle Sam is never going to promote your business to his friends. Okay? Now that's not your problem. Your job is not to chase emotional support from your friends and your family. Your job is to build customer support. And you do that by finding your targeted audience. Y'all have grown this whole brand into, let me just tell y'all what y'all have done. When COVID first came into play in 2020, y'all remember when COVID first came in? That's when TikTok really blew up. People was new TikTok, but TikTok was not really known prior to COVID. TikTok blew up during COVID because once we discovered how much money we can make on TikTok, we knew that this was it. All right, so let me give you an example. COVID in 2020 is when that stuff started. It was on the strength of 2019 going to 2020 when COVID was coming. We had our first lockdown. I think it was February of 2020 when they told us we had to start staying in the house and we couldn't go to work. All right. During that time, of course, I'm at home more because now my job has moved to remote status. and I discovered TikTok. In me discovering TikTok, I was like, dang, what is this new network? I need to know how I can use it. I have been hearing from other people that their business or whatever they had going on and TikTok was blowing up. I wanted to see how it can help my business. At the time, I was a fresh new coach. I was freshly certified. I had already been doing it since I came out of college, but I was freshly certified with my coaching certification, and I still had my crafting business, okay? Well, I still made all the accessories, the necklaces, the bracelets. I made custom champagne flutes, custom bedroom sets, custom everything. You name it, China did it, okay? So I had a new coaching business, and I had a thriving a business where I handmade everything, right? So I'm on TikTok. I'm like, okay, well, how can I make this work for me so I don't got to work so hard? So I studied TikTok. I studied it and scrolled it for like 2 weeks, looking at the way people was making videos. I'm in awe. I'm in awe, right? Scrolled it for 2 weeks, didn't make no videos, didn't do anything because I got to learn how this go for my business. So I scrolled for 2 weeks, watched the videos, saw people going viral. This is my first time seeing stuff go viral like this in numbers. I had never seen it before. Okay, so give it about three to 4 weeks after that. Now I feel confident enough to drop my first video. So the very first video I put on TikTok was me making a custom champagne flute with the glitter and all this stuff, right? I did that and I put the video up just a part of the process. I wasn't even in the video. I just put it up part of the process and I think the finishing results. I put the video there and I left. Forgot about TikTok because I was still heavily on Facebook, okay? So I came back to TikTok like a week later. I was like, oh shit, I got this TikTok. Let me see what's going on. I went over there and that's when I saw people started following me and they was liking this video. This little brief video had some likes. I said, oh shit, this look like it's doing something. Let me put some more work into it. All right, so from there, I did some more studying of TikTok. I said, okay, I got to learn how to make this app work for me. So the next video I did was, I was actually making, no, matter of fact, the next video I did was, I did a voiceover of Cash Doll's song when she rapping to herself, the side bitch and the main bitch. Y'all know the song I'm talking about. I don't know the name, but that I did the first video transitions of that right there. Now I still don't know how to use all the TikTok tools and stuff. I just know how to record this part and go stop it, and I can bring it together because I know how to edit videos. I'm still learning how to do this shit. Anyways, I did that little voiceover on the Cash Doll song, put the little shit down. Came back a day later, now it's viral. Now this is the first time I went viral because I didn't even know nothing about going viral until then. This time I'm telling you about the business, okay? Now this video viral. I'm like, oh shit, this is what's up. So I'm watching this video go more and more viral. 10,000, 12,000, 20,000 likes. It's going up. But then it got reported because it had a piece in it that had promoted violence. So they had took it down, but now I'm able to see what TikTok can do. So from that point, long story short, after that first viral video went viral, more videos started catching. So my very first TikTok profile I got up to over 90,000 followers. And I got it took. Okay? I got it took from TikTok because they said I had too many of those little things against you. They took my profile, so I lost my following. When you lose your following on social media, your business will take a big toll. It will take a huge hit. I lost over 90,000 followers who had my business, coaching business, going through the roof when they took my TikTok. I created a new TikTok immediately after to go back and try to follow them. But when you lose followers, it is very hard for you to reconnect back with them. That's why in businesses, you can start on social media. It is your responsibility to pull them to your personal website. Why y'all always say, I always say go to china-t.com. Not to take y'all off here, but because if I ever lose this profile again, y'all already know where to find me. You see where I'm going with this? If people got to know where to find you. Just in case they can't find you on social media, your audience has to know where to find you. If they can't remember how to spell your business name or none of that stuff, they got to know how to find you, okay? So you got to target the right audience, and your friends and your family is not it. Now, I said all that to say that, all right? So now, your customer support is. Customers are not the same as family and friends. Customers buy because something fulfills a need. I just told you have to be solving a problem before a customer makes a purchase. Customers spend because something solves a problem. Customers come back because they trust the brand. Y'all keep coming back to me because y'all trust what I'm saying. If you did not trust what I was saying, if I was not making any sense, if I was not telling any truth, you would not be back here. You would have been done with Coach China long time ago. All right? This is why your business cannot depend on personal relationships to grow, sis. If it depends on personal relationships to grow, you're going to be marketing to the wrong people. All right? So now, if you don't know who you're selling to, you are not marketing. Big difference, okay? If you don't know who your customer is, you are not marketing. Your business is not growing. A lot of people say they are marketing, but they are just really posting on social media for likes and attention from everyone. Because if they post it to their audience, the likes, the attention, and the sales would follow. Posting is not marketing. Posting on your page is visibility, sis. Marketing is intentional communication to your right targeted audience. Again, because when you market to the right person, you're going to be telling them how your product or service solves their problems. All right. If you don't know who your customer is, you cannot market properly. If you cannot write good ad spins, you cannot create good offers, you can't choose the right platform to be on, and your messages will not land. You'll think that you need to be on IG for your business. You may very well only need to be on TikTok. You don't think you need to be on Facebook for your business. You may very well only need to be on IG. Different social medias are for different audiences. If you don't know the audiences for the social media, let's talk about it right now so y'all can stop making profiles everywhere. TikTok serves the younger generations because video messages, the more they can scroll and see stuff, the more they learn. So TikTok is going to be where your younger people and international customers are going to come from TikTok. As long as TikTok has that FYP page, anybody from all over the world can come across your content. So you're going to be advertised to the younger crowd and internationally on TikTok. On IG, IG is going to comprise of those who are middle young, because I won't say very young, middle young, all the way up until about 45-ish. And we'll say mid-age 50. Okay, that's what the audience you're gonna probably get on IG, depending on what lane you in. IG doesn't have an FYP page, so the only time you know somebody is live or anything like that, you have to be following them, okay, or whatever the case is. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. There is no FYP. I can just jump into things on IG, so you have to be following. So your age group is probably from mid-young, which is mid-20s, late 20s, on up to about 50. That's your target audience on IG. Facebook, on the other hand, Facebook have some mid-30s on up to fucking 70s. Facebook is like the oldest network ever because people who are older prefer to write and type than they prefer to make videos. The younger crowd likes videos. Some of the younger 20s like videos, but the older people like to read words. Okay, they like to be able to write their position on something, right? So they're gonna be on Facebook. You also got Snapchat. Snapchat is for the younger audiences because videos don't stay for long. Snapchat, IG does have one, but it is not something that everybody will know about and everybody will not venture there. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So a lot of things will be on your For You page, but if you're not interested in it and that stuff won't pop back up, you won't be able to see it again. That's what I'm trying to explain. I hear what you're saying, Leonte, but IG FYP is completely different from TikTok. TikTok has the best FYP ever. You can get everybody from all over the world to find you on a TikTok FYP. You cannot get the same thing on an IG FYP. You can't even get it on the Facebook if they want to call theirs an FYP. You can't. All right? All you're going to do is be aligned with content that's similar to yours, Leonte. So, for instance, I'm doing all this type of content. When I go down the IG, it is going to bring me up similar content and things of that nature. I won't be able to see a lot of stuff. That's what I'm saying. So again, TikTok is for the world to be able to see without following you. IG is going to be for your followers, and it's a broader space. Facebook is going to be for older. Snapchat is for young. You got things like YouTube. YouTube is more older people as well. It is some young people on YouTube, but it's for older people as well because Older people will follow somebody on YouTube very quick and listen to all of their videos. Young people will get bored. They're not going to do a lot of following the young people, okay? So YouTube is going to be from like 30s on up to like older than that, all right? And for the children, young for kids, for kid content, teen and kid content, and from 28 on older content. But in the middle right there, that's what you got the TikTok and the Snapchat for. You have got to learn these social media networks, sis, and how they appease to the audiences that you're trying to serve. Okay? There is no reason for you to have a business page on Facebook if your business doesn't solve any problems of that age group on Facebook. All right? So, if you sell life coaching services for women in their late 30s and 40s like me, then your marketing should not feel like I'm talking to teenagers. And I've never talked like I'm talking to teenagers. I told y'all to bring y'all daughters with y'all when y'all come to my lives. But every time I talk to y'all, it is grown people talk. I don't talk to children like I talk to like that because they're still trying to experience life. A lot of us adult women have already been through it. I gotta talk to y'all a lot harder than I would talk to them. All right. If you sell trendy fashion to younger women, your message should not sound like a retirement seminar. So if you sell skanky clothing, okay, you can't be showing up in your videos fully clothed. It doesn't work like that. That's not your target audience, all right? Your target audience affects everything. It affects your colors, your photos, your captions, your video style, and your platform choice. I just told you, learn each platform and the age group that goes to those platforms so you can know exactly what you need to post to get your business to sell. All right. So let's say you're selling swimwear. You need to know who the woman is. Is she a vacation girl? Is she a mom? Is she body confident? Is she price sensitive? Is she shopping for a trip? Is she shopping because summer is coming? Those are all questions that you have to answer as a business owner when you're choosing your inventory. Let's just say Nick Stu decided he wanted to open up a swimsuit business right now and get ahead of the summer because everybody gonna come and get these swimsuits. All right. So Nick responsibility to ask himself the following question: are these vacation girlies? Are these moms? Are they body confident? Are they sensitive to the price? Are they shopping for trips? Or are they shopping because summer is coming? Nick will have to ask himself those questions and get his audience to answer those questions so he can know exactly who he needs to target these bathing suits to. Nick is going to be selling one-piece swimsuits to mothers who are not confident about their body but do want to go have fun. Do you see how that will work for Nick? Nick has just tapped into an audience of women who don't like the way that their stomachs look after they gave birth. So Nick now has these awesome one-piece swimsuits that still make you feel sexy. And because Nick knows that these women are not body confident, but they still want to get ready for the summer, Nick is about to make him some money by selling these great one-piece bathing suits to women who don't like the way their stomachs look, and he's going to have a killer message. Don't hide it all, hide some, and still come have fun. They going. Did you hear the message? Don't hide it all, just hide some, and still come have fun. If that's Nick's message, all the mommies are gone. Nick just told me I don't got to hide from everything. I can just hide what I don't like, and I can still have fun. They're going to respond to Nick's message, and they're going to come, and they're going to buy. All right? The target matters, sis, because your ad cannot just say, buy my swimsuit. It has to have something that connects them. And Nick would have connected with women who are not confident in their bodies, but still wanted to have fun. He found something that was able to knock out both. It has to make her feel seen. It has to make her feel like this product was made just for her. If you have that, it'll always sell. Word of mouth. She can't wait to tell her friends. Girl, I came across this boy named Nick Stu. Oh my God, he got these badass one-piece bathing suits. Girl, they hide all of my stress marks on my stomach. She done told 3 friends that. All of them got stress marks too. Guess what? All of them finna go buy some swimsuits from Nick. They going right over there. They said, what's the website, sis? The website is nick.com. They go right over to nick.com, and one of them buy 3 swimsuits, one of them buy 1, and another one buy 2. Nick just made 6 sales for swimsuits that he did not even market because all he did was sell it to one customer who believed in what he had to offer. Now she done brought him three. That's how business goes, sis. All right. Now, need drives sales more than the want, okay? This is a big one. A lot of businesses fail because they sell what people want, but they don't actually sell what people need to spend money on. Case in point, in Florida, we have a hurricane season every year from about, they want to say June, but if you ask me, from about mid-May up until about September-ish, October, is when the water out there in the Atlantic Ocean is very warm. That is when hurricanes be out there doing the most. If you live in Florida and you sell something to us who are trying to make sure that we don't get damaged from hurricanes, we're going to buy. We are your target audience because we don't like the damage that storms bring. If you are in Florida and you try to sell us something for the winter, and we are a hurricane hot ass state, your winter stuff was not going to sell. We don't experience bad winters like that. We only experience bad storms, okay? So you cannot tell me you want to sell me a North Face jacket in Florida when it doesn't even get as cold as it should get for me to need a North Face jacket. That's not going to sell in Florida. North Face doesn't have a big market in Florida, but North Face have a great market in New York. Why? Because New York gets cold. People buy based on need. So New York is going to need North Face jackets. Florida is not going to need North Face jackets. However, Florida is going to need bags of sand. Do you hear what I'm saying? So that we can have those bags of sand on what I'm going to say, on call in our garage. So when the event that a hurricane coming this way, I don't have to go find bags of sand. Guess what? I already got them in my garage. So I go put the bags of sand around my house. If you a business that sell bags of sand during hurricane season in Florida, because y'all not listen to me when I try to give y'all business ideas, listen to me. If you're a business that sell bags of sand during hurricane season in Florida, your business is going to blow up every year. Every year we cannot find enough bags of sand to protect our homes. So I'm going to say it again, because they will start giving out free bags of sand when it's time for a hurricane to come. But you can get ahead of that. Put these bags of sand together and place them in and sell them for $10 on the side of the road. Starting about May, you're going to make you some money, because people got to be buying them bags of sand for the rest of the year until the hurricanes are done. All right. So even if it looks like a want, there is usually a deeper need under it. Let's take an example, the AirPods, okay? People want Apple AirPods. Why? Because they look good, they're convenient, they're recognizable. But everybody can't afford them, sis. So a similar product shows up in an ad and solves the same problem that the AirPods do. They're convenient and they cost less. What's going to happen? You hear what I'm saying? I know that's right, Slim. What's going to happen? If you want AirPods cost $199. You're not even prepared to spend $50 on them. But guess what? You're going to go right over to Amazon, find something similar to the AirPod. It's going to cost $49.99 and you're going to buy it. You're going to buy it, you're going to try it, you're going to like it, and you're going to recommend it. Now this one little similar product is getting sales because you had a need for it and you got it. And now others have a need for it too, because they don't want to pay $199 for the AirPods from Apple. That's the need was the convenience, okay? The price was the need, made the need convenience, not the brand name. The cheaper product fulfilled the need without breaking the bank, and that's why people bought it. So this is how people choose what to buy. I am not saying they won't buy your product or service because of the price, but they will have to have a reason for them to do that. So for instance, y'all, when you book my one-on-one session, you can book my one-on-one session with me, or you can book it from any coach in the world. But guess what? After watching a few of my videos, going to my website, buying some ebooks, and getting into my lives, you say, oh no, I don't want this from any other coach but Coach China. I have to get it from her because she's not going to sugarcoat with me. She's going to keep it real, and she's going to be 100% honest. You can go get that one-on-one from any coach you want to, but guess what? You're coming to Coach China to get it, because you know I'm not going to play with you. or sugarcoat with you, or I ain't got time for that. Okay? So because you need it, you're going to book it. That's what happens. Every week, I'm getting 10, anywhere from 10 to 15 bookings per week. Everybody got a need to heal. You think I'm playing? They have a need to heal the little girl in them. I'm wanting some men to book my one-on-one so I can hear that little boy in them. Because I guarantee, bro, listen to me if you out here. If you let me heal that little boy in you, I guarantee you will be a better man for a lot of women. I don't know why y'all think that y'all can't come to my one-on-ones, and I don't know why men run from the little boy in him that's screaming. The same way that women come to me to heal a little girl, y'all need to come to me to heal that little boy, and I guarantee your life gonna get better immediately once you talk to him. Now, that is why people come to me. They need me to heal her and him. If I didn't have something they needed, y'all would not be here. All right? Your product or service has to be tied to a need. You have to have a need to heal. You have to have a need for peace, a need for forgiveness. If you don't have those needs, Coach China does nothing for you. But because you have those needs, that's why you're here. You need your business to grow. That's why you're still in this live. You need to make more money. That's why you're still here. If you didn't need that, then you would be gone. If you are a life coach, the need may be clarity. That's what I provide. If you are a hairstylist, the need is going to be confidence. That's what hairstylist provides. If you are a meal prep business owner, the need is for convenience and health. If you are a resume writer, the need is for income and career growth. Do you see what I'm talking about? Every business has to answer a problem. There has to be a need from it so that there can be a demand for what you're offering. If there is no need, then there won't be a demand. Without any demand, you won't get any, it won't be any, nothing to supply. And if nothing to supply, you won't make any money, and all of it was for no reason. Your ad should make customers feel something. Anytime you post on social media, like when I do, and y'all follow me, it's because you feel something. Ads are not just information. Ads evoke emotion. All right? A good ad makes the customer feel like they need to pay attention and they need to do it now. All right? It makes them feel like if they miss this, they're going to regret it. That doesn't mean that it's a lie. It just means that they don't act right now. They're not going to be able to solve the problem that they need to solve. Give me a moment. Bless me. All right. That means understanding what matters to your audience. If your target audience is tired moms, your ad should not sound cold and robotic. If my target audience was broken niggas, I could not be making videos for broken women. Okay? If you're, it should connect to overwhelm, convenience, and saving time, like my messages do. If your audience is women trying to level up their appearance, your ad should connect to confidence, beauty, and being noticed. This message matters. Your message is not about what the item is, it's about what the item does for them. I keep telling y'all. So if you are a hairstylist, hold on, y'all. Oh, said body got stop all this pain. I'm coming. All right, I'm back. Sorry. I'm sorry. All right, so if the message matters, so your item has to do exactly what the buyer needs it to do. Okay, so a hairstylist, your talent is doing hair. Your audience needs to want to have their hair done, right? Okay, your message should not be anything but confidence, beauty, and being noticed, because you're a hairstylist. You about to be changing the look of that woman when you do her hair. So in all of your posts and all of your advertisements, you need to be confidence, beauty, and being noticed. That needs to be the forefront of everything that you put on the internet. A lot of y'all hairstylists like to do videos of y'all actually doing the style of the actual style. Stop. Do the transformation. People are getting their hair done to transform. If y'all did a before what it look like during and what it look like after, you'll probably connect with more customers because now we can see what it looked like before and what it looks like after. We don't necessarily need to see the work you put into it unless we try to learn how to do hair. But because I'm not trying to learn how to do hair all the time, I just need to see the before and after. So a lot of times y'all be wasting y'all videos as hairstylists of y'all actually doing the style and you want to do a voiceover. Show us the before and after and make it a little intriguing. Okay? The difference between weak marketing and strong marketing is you know who your target audience is. I love you too, babe. Sales funnel is how you find your tribe. How many of y'all know exactly what a sales funnel is? If y'all have not got the Big Small Business Guide, then I know y'all don't know what a sales funnel is. Let me bring up a sales funnel. The sales funnel is exactly how y'all keep missing sales. Because a lot of y'all don't understand what the sales funnel does. And I try to explain it to y'all and trying to compare it to what I got going on. But I'm gonna let y'all see it first. Y'all need to, are you interested in being a talent manager? I will. Get on my website and get a copy of the Big Small Business Guide because the sales funnel is in this, okay? It goes into depth. I'm not gonna go into depth about it right now because then what would be the purpose of me writing an ebook, okay? The Big Small Business Guide, get that, and also get on my website and get in those courses. But let me show you what a sales funnel is. Y'all see that? That is a sales funnel. Awareness, interest, decision, action. Sales funnel. Every business has to funnel through the sales funnel. If your business does not funnel through the sales and sis, I don't know how you're making sales. Because that's why your business is not selling. Because you don't have a sales funnel. All right? A lot of y'all get frustrated too early. The funnel is the path people take before they buy. All right? It starts with awareness. Awareness is me knowing that your business exists. Awareness is me letting y'all know that Coach China is here. Y'all are aware now. All right, boom. Y'all have become aware that the brand exists and now y'all got interest. So you stop, you look, you click, you watch. You learn more about Coach China. You listen to what she's saying. You seeing how it appeals to your life. Oh, I like that. Now here's the part where it comes to engagement. Now y'all liking the videos. Now y'all commenting on the videos. Now y'all sharing the videos, download the video. This is how the sales funnel go. First you came, you was made aware of it. Now you liking, you engaging with it, okay? Now you visited my website. You've read more. You've heard more. Some of y'all joined my email list. Yeah. Then came the offer. This is where you present the thing that they need in a way that makes sense to them. Okay? Because now y'all done got to my website. Now y'all see several options. You see a one-on-one, a link for booking online. You see a link for subscriptions. You see a link for ebooks. You trying to figure out where to go. Because now you there. I done made you aware. I got you engaged. You on my website. Now we got to figure out what you're going to do, what your need is. Right now, you got a need to read an ebook. So before you book that one-on-one, you're going to click on the ebook, what a book said, you're going to go purchase your book first. You're going to go buy a book. I made the sale though. I may not have got the one-on-one yet, but I made the first sale, the book. All right. This is where the action comes in. You see the list of ebooks? You buy the ebook. Or you sign up. Whatever the case is, that's how the sales funnel come. Then comes the retargeting or retention. You done read the ebook. You like the ebook. You like what it's saying. You realize that this shit actually works. So what do? You come back to my website. You buy a couple of more ebooks. Then you join my subscription community. And then you book your one-on-one. Now I done got you to do all of the things that I need you to do. And after you come out of your one-on-one, you feel so intrigued. And now you're going to get into the courses. Because now you know exactly what's going on. So you done went to my website. You saw ebooks, one-on-ones, subscriptions, and courses. And as you funneled your way through that website, it started with one need and several other needs popped up. This is how the business grows. Not by posting one flyer and hoping people buy it. Absolutely not. You have to make people move through your funnel. If you lose them at the awareness part, sis, they will never make a purchase. So many of y'all lose your audience at the awareness part because your messaging isn't talking to them. Your messaging isn't solving their problem. You don't know anything about as ad spin. You don't even know how to the ad word. You don't even know how to the add words to connect. You're not evoking emotion. If you're not evoking emotion in your target audience, then you're not going to be able to get those customers to spend their money with you. If you get their attention, but your offer is weak, they will still not buy. I got y'all attention when I said I was a fuck nigga whisperer. Y'all was caught on. Y'all been on since then. If I had been anything else, I don't know if y'all would have been here because I'm not there. I can only tell about this right now, okay? If the need is not clear, y'all would have left. This is why your funnel matters, all right? This is why your funnels matters. Just because people show interest does not mean they will buy. Now, this is a lot of things that y'all struggle with, okay? Y'all think that likes mean sales. You get a post, you get 10,000 likes. You swear for God, those 10,000 likes is going to translate to 10,000 sales. That's not what was going to happen. We would love for it to happen like that. Unfortunately, it doesn't happen like that at all, okay? That means that they liked the presentation, all right? It doesn't mean that you're going to make any money, you're going to get any more sales, you're going to get any more success. It just means that the presentation looked nice, all right? Interest is not the same as conversion. A person can love your post and still never spend. A person can watch every video and still never buy. A person can ask questions and still never become a customer. There is no need for it yet. They'll document it and come back to it when the need comes up, but there's no need for it right now. Thank you, Rayo. This is why marketing has to be strategic. You need to know how to turn attention into leads. Y'all know a lot of those services like Craigslist, Angie's List for service providers. They tell you that they want you to sign up and then you got to pay for it. They can send you leads. People who actually need the service. What that is people are out there in your community trying to find somebody to do something for them. But a lot of them don't want to pay. So what they'll do is they'll go to Angie's List and they'll put up a lead. And then Angie's List will start to make y'all buy these leads to see if y'all even get the sale. That's what that is, okay? So you definitely want to make sure that your leads are converting into actual sales and not just staying leads, all right? This is why marketing has to be strategic. This is how you turn, and you need to turn your leads into actual buyers. That makes a system. That takes follow-up, email capture, targeting, and most importantly, a strong offer. Right now, when somebody go to my website, they're going to go in there, they're going to say, you know what? I'm going to bring it up for you. They're going to say, what is Coach China got on her website? Which one of her courses? Well, I need to get in a few of her courses, right? So I need to get in a few of her courses. They're going to go to my course list, and then they'll see. Let me show y'all. They'll see all of these courses and not know where to go. They be like, dang, Coach China got a lot of different courses about a lot of different things. I don't know what I need to take, but I know I need to take a few courses, and then they'll say, okay, well, let me look at the price. So they'll see all those courses and they'll look at the price. They're like, dang, it's $19.99 for one course? Geez, I need to take 3 courses. Well, I need to take 6 courses. So their mind start going to overflow, okay? How can they get 6 courses at that price? Well, just so happen for them, I have course packages. See, I have something that's going to make them still get those courses. So here we are. They say they want to take all of the self-growth courses. Well, as you can see right there, that's a self-growth course plan, $109. $109, I think, for you to get eight self-growth courses. $109. Mind you, not each one of these courses costs $19.99 each. So if you're getting 8 courses, I think it's 8 for $109, you got to steal. I just got you all the courses you needed to get in a fraction of a price versus you paying for each course by itself. Remember, I just told you you got to hold their interest. They came to my website for a need. The need was they needed to take the course, but they saw the price for each individual course, so they needed an offer. My offer was me sending them all them courses for $109. They liked the offer. They bought the offer. They got the course they needed. All right. This is why you have to know exactly who your target audience is, what their needs are, and how you can solve their problems. This is why hiring experts matter, because every lead is not a good lead, Good marketing expert help you find people who most likely are going to convert. Thank you. Now stop asking other business owners to help you for free. I hate when y'all do that. I am a coach. I will help my small business customers by sharing their information. When a girl sent me that that lip gloss, that natural lip gloss, is because I was on Facebook, I was on TikTok live, and I was complaining about how the chapstick I had bought was always leaving that white residue on the lips. She, being a business owner, heard a need. She heard a need. She's in my live. She makes herbal lip gloss. She heard me complain about the white stuff on your lips, and what did she say? She said, "Coach, I make a herbal lip gloss. Can I send it to you?" See how she's trying to answer the need. She said, "Okay, I can send it to her." I had said, "Yes, I would love that." She sent it to me, and guess what? I made her a video. Her sales have been increased since the video came. I have no problem helping y'all with y'all business. You gotta do it right. You gotta do it the right way though. Okay. She heard a need in my live and came up with a solution to solve my problem. And guess what? Her lip gloss is my favorite lip gloss now. It doesn't leave my lips dry. It doesn't leave that white film. Do y'all see it? It's not there. That's what her stuff do. So now I can sell her stuff to y'all because I'm able to show y'all what it doesn't do versus what the other one did. You have to learn how to solve the need of your customers. Promo for promo or paying for service is the quickest way to get results. No, not always, okay? Paying for services, yes, but listen, let me tell you about that. Thank you for saying that, Bipped by Bay. Okay, thank you for saying that. The reason why I don't want y'all to get into the habit of finding very popular social media influencers to promote your business is because the target audience. Sis, you have to know your audience before you say, let me hit up Coach China and tell her I'm going to send her a box of barber tools. I want her to promote my barber tools. Coach China doesn't have a following of men. So when you give me your barber tools, who am I going to sell that to? Yeah, you just gave me a free purchase, but I don't have anybody to sell it to because I don't have an audience of men. Versus the lip gloss. She sent her lip gloss to me because I have an audience of women on both TikTok and IG. So for her, it was a win-win. For you, it'll be a lose if you don't know who that person's audience is. So you cannot go to Leora's audience because Leora does hair. You can't go to Leora's audience and ask Leora to advertise shoe polishing services for you. Leora's audience likes her hair and the way she talks. If she sold shoe polish for you, those ladies don't polish their shoes. So how are you going to make money by giving Leora your stuff? Know who you're going to and who you got to pay. So when you come to Coach China, you say, I'm going to send you a product for you to be able to, I'm going to want to pay you to advertise my product because your audience is women. I'm going to say, okay. Well, this is my reach. I got over 100K on IG, over 60K on TikTok. Now we're looking at almost 200,000 following, plus Facebook. And the majority between TikTok and IG is women. But check me out though. The majority of my following on Facebook with these same videos on IG, kids y'all not, are men. So if I had a product for a man, I would only advertise on Facebook for that product because that's where all of my male followers are on Facebook. They're not on TikTok or IG. Okay? Now, when it comes to a new business owner, another business owner, your problems in business is not their problems, okay? A lot of new business owners don't want to spend money to grow. So you think you can piggyback off me and my business and my audience, think I'm supposed to help your business grow. You want free advice, you want a strategy for free, you want opinions for free, and you want free labor. I don't do that. That's why a lot of y'all don't go to my website and y'all don't get the big small business. Y'all don't book y'all one-on-ones and y'all won't get in those courses because y'all expecting me to help y'all grow y'all for-profit business for free. Why would I help you make money for free, sis? Just think about it logically. That's right. It doesn't make sense. Okay? If I'm giving you the information, You got to pay for it because you're going to use it to make more money. Probably way more than you paid for it and way more than me. Asking another business owner to help you for free is rude as fuck. I don't care what nobody say. It is rude. They have a for-profit business. You got a for-profit business, and you want them to help you with all this stuff for free just because you don't want to pay to grow. No. Which is why a lot of businesses fail within the first 1 or 3 years because none of those business owners wanted to hire a business coach. They say, oh no, I'm watching everybody on the internet. I can do it myself. And then business went down a damn drain. They try to do it themselves. Y'all don't know everything. You're not going to get it right the first time. And here we are right now, the last part of this. A lot of y'all don't even know who y'all audience is. This is exactly why you need a coach. Because you don't even know who you need to sell these products and services to. You just post it on social media. You definitely need a coach. You cannot expect other business owners to build your business for free. That is not wise, respectful, or effective. It's rude. And if someone has expertise in marketing, ads, websites, coaching, and content, that expertise will cost. Period. It's only but so much I can tell y'all in these videos on the live. But if you want real guidance, it costs. You want real growth, it costs. Why? Because you paying that cost is going to help your for-profit business grow and you can make money over there. I am not going to allow you to grow and then I'm still giving you stuff for free. And then on top of giving you stuff for free, you don't even tell nobody where you got the information from. You make it seem like you figured it out on your own. You don't even say, and by the way, Coach China is the one who helped me. And she helped me without me having to pay her. You don't do that. You don't send them back my way. A lot of people ask me all the time, why y'all can't download my videos? It's simple. Because you'll take my video like some people have done, use my content, blow up, and never give me a pat on the back or give me a thanks. But you just use what I know. That's why. Y'all can download them now because I made them downloadable now. But in the past, absolutely not. And there was a reason because I'm tired of people blowing up off my content. Y'all know how many niggas, I'm tired of it too. How many niggas done took my videos from TikTok, took it to their fucking Facebook audience and done blew up? I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. To see that they took my content and went to Facebook and blew up off my shit. I didn't like that, all right? So now, the right expert can save you from months of mistakes. Sometimes years. You have to stop thinking every dollar spent is money lost. I hate when y'all do that. You don't want to pay to grow, but you think if you pay to grow, it's money lost. How? Is it? What about now? Somebody just try to call my phone. What about now? Tell me right now. Give me a moment, YouTube. Tell me right now. Can y'all hear me now? I forgot to put on that do not disturb. Tell me if you can hear me now, IG. Still no? I don't know when it's going to, hold on. Okay, what about now? I don't like when I end it, and I don't like to do that because it takes too long. That's because when I do end it and y'all I have to wait. It takes too long to get back to where we are. Can y'all hear me now, IG? I don't know why this happens when people call the phone. Still can't hear? What about now? I was almost finished though. Y'all can hear it now? Somebody said, there we go. Okay, y'all can hear it now? All right, we can get back to it. I hate when that happens. It be taking too much. All right, so as I was saying, the right expert can help you from months of mistakes, years of mistakes, money being lost. Some spending in your business is strategic, sis. So spend it now so you can make the money later. Now, the last part of this for today is hiring the right people. And you got to do that early. At the end of the day, there are certain things that you should stop trying to do alone if you don't know what you're doing. That's marketing. A lot of y'all don't have any degrees or certificates in marketing. Why would you keep trying to market your business by yourself? Expert for ads. A lot of y'all be seeing ads make businesses go up. You don't even know how to write an ad copy. If you don't know how to write an ad copy, why would you try to do that on your own? Why would you not hire somebody for that? A website designer. A lot of y'all want websites. A lot of y'all go to landing pages and do it yourself because you don't want to pay somebody to give you the right look for your business. And then you wonder why you lose business because the output doesn't look great. For coaching, no, I can't coach you for free. I do want to see your business grow into a big, big, beautiful business, but I cannot do it for free. It just doesn't add up for me. You need to hire an expert for social media management if you can't manage yourself. A lot of y'all have businesses, but y'all post several times per day. A lot of content y'all post. But then you get so overwhelmed from doing all that posting that you stop doing it. Then hire somebody to manage your social media. All you would do is make all of your videos at the top of the week on the Sunday, get all your videos for the week, give them to your social media marketer, and then they'll put those videos out for you. You don't have to do any of the work. They'll do it for you. But they're not free. Y'all problem is y'all want somebody for marketing, y'all want somebody for ads, website, coaching, and social media management, but you all want it for free. You don't want to pay, and that's where the problem is, okay? That's where the problem comes in at. A landing page is great, but if you're offering products or services, you're going to need more than a landing page. You're going to need this full website. And your website has to be SEO ready, search engine optimized. If you don't know what SEO is, then why would you try to do your website on your own? Hire an expert so they can get people to find you, so you can somebody can put it on in Google and say, I need a business for I need to find somebody to rake my yard. If your website has good SEO, they're gonna put in rake yard and your website should come up at the top. If it doesn't have it, that's why you're missing business from Google. Now, the next I want when I thought I knew everything, I thought I knew just like y'all, okay? My first brick and mortar, let me tell y'all about it, in Tallahassee, Florida. I had a brick and mortar bookstore for black owned authors because I'm a black author, okay? I was making a space so that we could have a place so people can come buy y'all book, come buy the black author books because a lot of the black authors on the market right now was independent authors. They wasn't signed to any labels, right? So a lot of the things they was doing was to these little crooked ass book publishers, the black publishers that popped up during the time when they knew they could get y'all to spend their money. And they became millionaires. I can name a couple of them in a minute, but let me just tell y'all, a lot of those publishing companies from a lot of those books, y'all, they robbed a lot of us black authors because they knew that we just wanted to get our books out there to y'all, and they knew exactly how to play in our face. All right, that's what they did. So a lot of those companies, y'all, a lot of those black authors still was making sales online and ebooks on Amazon, but they did not have any of their physical copies in homes. So that's the reason why I opened that black-owned bookstore. Okay, it was called Book Tees. It was a bookstore and a tea shop. So you can come in there, get you some tea. You can do one or two things. You can buy a book or you can rent a book. Okay, you can sit down at the table, purchase your tea, drink your tea, and read a book that you rented. Save your spot and come back to the store the next day to do it all over again if you did not want to buy the book. So you had an option to rent the book, but it couldn't leave the store, or you can buy the book, okay? So I thought I knew everything. I had a business coach come to me. He was like, let me help you do this. I was like, oh no, I ain't want to. I just like y'all, I ain't want to spend the money. I ain't want to do it. I just thought I knew everything. I thought I had a perfect location. I thought I knew everything. Let me just tell you, first and foremost, I knew nothing about start with the location. Location matters in certain businesses. I had a bookstore. I thought by putting my bookstore near FAMU campus that it would sell because that's where it was. It was down the street from FAMU. However, it did not sell. I did not know that then. FAMU has their own bookstore on campus, and it was selling black author books who everybody knew about, the ones who made the mainstream. Okay, I had black author books that nobody even heard of. All right, so now I'm in competition with the big bookstore at FAMU, and mine's down the street. If I had hired that business coach, he would have said, wrong location. You need to be in a place with walk-up traffic. But I didn't hire him because I thought I knew better. So location was wrong from the beginning. Strike one. On top of location, I was not marketing my bookstore to the area. I just thought that if you passed by and saw a sign that said bookstore, that you would stop by. No. I didn't even have a target audience. I didn't even know what the fuck a target audience was. So I definitely never identified one. But there I am with a brick and mortar bookstore near FAMU with no target audience trying to make sales. Long story short, I closed my business in 6 months. And every month that the rent was paid on the store, it came out of my pocket. I did not make enough book sales that month. That's when I was like y'all, and I thought I knew everything. And I lost. I put thousands. I built that store out. Let me tell you, I rented the space. I gutted the space. I built the space out, painted it. All of that stuff was done with my money. And I lost on the investment because I did not invest in a business coach. Do y'all see where I'm going with this? Anytime that you want to keep your money because you don't want to pay an expert, you will lose. I lost. Now, if I had known what I do know now, I probably would have won. But all the degrees in the world did not teach me how to market and advertise my business. I knew nothing about that. All right, I knew how to deal with social work. I knew how to deal with clients. I didn't know anything about lead generation, customer acquisition, or ad strategy. I knew none of those things. Okay, so my business did not grow. It actually closed. I just refused to spend the money. And I just thought it was just so unnecessary. But what was even more unnecessary, how much money I lost? Thousands. Thousands was lost on that bookstore because I thought I knew everything. Like y'all. Now, this is important. You cannot build a business based off passion. Hear me out. Because I know y'all hear a lot of people say, do what you love and it'll grow. It will. But it needs more than passion. You're going to need all the right tools, okay? A lot of people start businesses around what they like. But they never ask if the market needs what they like. Listen to me. Just because you like scaling fish to cook doesn't mean there is a market for that. You have to do market research. You cannot decide today, I had a dream that I had a big business. I woke up and I got right to work. If you have not studied your market, who is your target audience and who you going to sell to and what is your plan? Let's just say you coming up and let's just say your business is your eyelash tech. You don't got your certification, you want to do eyelashes. You don't dream of having this big eyelash tech business. You never identified your audience, but you know you want to be a lash tech. So what do? All right, you start your lash tech business. You get all of your stuff. You get all the things that you need to do the lashes. Okay, you call your homegirl over. She lets you do her lashes, and they put the video. Y'all put the video up, and next thing you know, you got people booking you for the lashes. All right, now. Then what? Then what? What's next? You don't know what's next because you haven't figured out what was next. All you had was a passion to do lashes. You don't have anything else. Now your homegirl got you some business, and after about 5 customers, it slowed down. You trying to understand why. You didn't do any market research. Had you did market research, you would have saw that girls only get their lashes done during certain times throughout the year. What is that? During special events. Okay? Because you live in a city where there's not a lot of special events, your lash business isn't growing. However, had you did some market research, you would say, okay, my city don't have a lot of events, but throughout my state, there are other events. So what I'll do is I'll start venturing and traveling to those areas and start marketing to those areas so that when I come, I can get appointments set up and I can do lashes. Had you did market research, sis, you would have known that you being a lash tech in your area is not going to work because your area doesn't have enough events for people to get their lashes done for. That's market research, okay? The smarter move is to choose a business that is needed, not something that is wanted every now and then. That, and then tie your passion into it. So you can do the lashes. It needs to accompany the hair. You see what I'm saying? You should be doing lashes with the hair services, because we need our hair done every day of the year. We don't need our lashes done every day. So if you go get your hair certificate and learn how to do hair, now you can offer me a 2-for-1 service. You can do my hair and include in your price. Let's just say your wig install 130. You gonna say it's 150. The reason why is because 130 for the install. I don't know that I'm also paying for me to get some lashes. So you put that in together. Now you're getting money for the lashes and the hair. But the lashes itself won't sell because there's not enough events in your city for you to be able to get lashes done for. All right. If people need the thing and you care deeply about delivering it, that is a stronger setup. The combination creates sustainability. Passion helps you stay consistent, but need helps you stay paid. Passion for the eyelashes helps you stay consistent, but need for a hairdo helps you stay paid. That is how the business will operate if you're coming from it being a passion. All right? You need both of those. Now, when it comes to modern marketing, it looks like this. It used to look like this. Ads cost more, software costs more, videos cost more, professional help costs more. That means your business needs a real marketing budget. Remember I told y'all about those many different bank accounts y'all supposed to have in y'all business? If y'all got the big small business guide, you'll know you need 5 business bank. You'll name you need 5 business bank accounts. And every time you make money, your money got to be distributed between all 5 of those accounts. And you didn't understand what those accounts was. One of those accounts was for. Well, one of them was your personal account, and that's you paying yourself and your business. Another one is your account for you to be able to get more products and services. That's your we're gonna call that your business output account. That's where you're gonna put all the money in there, where you're gonna buy everything that you need to keep this business going. You need an account for marketing and advertising. This is where this comes in at. Because marketing and advertising requires a budget, you need a budget for it. You cannot just go into it just because you feel like you want to go into it. You need a whole budget for your marketing and advertising, sis. Okay, that's just what it is. If you want the sales, if you want to connect with your target audience, you need a marketing and advertising budget. You need a whole new account for that. So here's how the account breakdown will go. In a month of March, we're at the end of March. March 31st been on Tuesday. Okay, let's just say it's the 31st already. In a whole month of March, you made $10,000 in business. All right. By April 5th, it's time for you to divide that money up. Month of March, $10,000 in business. April 5th, here we go. April 5th, you divide that money in half in the beginning. 5,000 sit over here, 5,000 sit over there. The initial 5,000 over here, that's your salary. Hey, you 5,000 richer. No, it don't go back to your business, sis. No. You made $10,000 in March. You divide that money up in 2. The first 5,000 is your salary. Pay yourself. Pat on the back. The fuck? Yeah, don't. That's your money. 5 that go to your personal account. The other 5,000 gets divided 4 different ways. One of those ways being marketing and advertising. So let's do the math. I got a calculator right here. Let's do the math. All right. We just said you had a $10,000 month, right? I'm going to do the math. 10,000 divided by 2. 5,000 is your salary. You got 5,000 left. Of the 5,000, you have to divide that up by 4 ways, and one of those ways need to be marketing. This month, you want to do an $800 marketing spend out of the 5,000. That leaves you with $4,200 left for you to do what you got to do. You have taken $800 out of 5,000, and you're about to use an $800 ad spend. That's exactly what needs to go to marketing. $800. You probably need to put $200 more with it to make it a clean 1,000. Now you got a $1,000 marketing budget. $800 for the ad spend, $200 for the person who did the ad. You see where I'm going with this? Okay. No random spending, a real plan. A realistic starting point is at least 10 to 15% of your projected monthly income. Again, if we go back to 10,000 a month and we divide it by 2, we got 5,000. 5,000 and it says 15, at least at the max 15% of this 5,000 need to go to marketing. Did I just tell y'all $800? 15% is only $750. I just told y'all 800 to 5,000 needs to be your marketing budget. Add an extra 200 on and give you a whole 1,000. So you got 800 for the ad spend and 200 for the person who created the ad. Y'all don't understand what I'm saying, okay? If you make 5,000 a month, you need to be ready to spend $500 to $750 to begin marketing strategically, okay? Now, everything I said today was not everything I needed to say. I just said what I needed to do. I have to do a part 2 on this because there's so many other things I got to talk about the marketing stuff, about the type of ad spends and all of those things, ad types. I will do that on when we do small business talk in 2 weeks, okay? Next week, Sunday, is career talk. Small business talk is today. I will finish this next part of this on the next Sunday. That will be on... Let me tell y'all the date. On the 12th. On the 5th is career talk. On the 12th, we're going to finish this up so I can tell y'all about the different type of ads out there and so much more about marketing. Marketing is very long, okay? It is not short because it involves a lot. And until you understand your targeted audience, you're going to be marketing to everyone. You're not going to make any money, sis. And I want you to stop doing that, all right? I will see y'all on Friday coming up for how to stop getting played. Saturday for breadcrumbs only, no meals. And Sunday for career talk, okay? Friday, how to stop getting played. Saturday, breadcrumbs only, no meals. And Sunday, career talk. I will see y'all at the end of this week. Y'all have a great day. I enjoyed y'all.